Hello, my lotus babes. Welcome to Tarot in Paradise. My name is Jana, aka Paradise. Welcome to my lovely channel. So today, Taurus, we are doing your how does this person feel about me? Child, look. We are doing your month of November spread. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Welcome to the Lotus Squad. Welcome to the family, y'all. Know that energies are interchangeable, so this could pertain to you or anybody who is in your energy at this time. Know that time is relative, so this could pertain to your past, present, and future, just depending on where you're at on your journey, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into it and waste no time. This is for the month of November. Okay, so Holy Spirit, for my Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North, South Node, show me their energy for the month of November. Show me their past energy. So Taurus, in November, I'm seeing you come into you're going through a lot of reflection. You're realizing that a lot of things in your life hurt you. Was very through this period of being brokenhearted, feeling weak, feeling unable to move forward, feeling like that you were left with nothing. But in reality, I'm seeing you was at rock bottom at one point, but you're finding in November, you're finding the strength within yourself to overcome something. Okay, please show me the future energy of Taurus. Please show me Taurus's challenges, Holy Spirit, and what they need to work on. Page of Wands, yeah. Please show me, give me one oracle message for Taurus. Child. Ugh. Education. So, Taurus, you have learned a lesson. You have learned something through the misfortunes, through the sadness. There is something that you've learned within yourself, or there is something that you need to learn about situations that you put yourself in at times. I feel like some of my Tauruses, sometimes you make yourself an option. Sometimes you're confused if you're in the right decision. Sometimes you allow a person to make you an option. Please give me one chakra message for Taurus, Holy Spirit. Self-expression. I speak up. There's something for a long time that you have been wanting to say. I feel like for a long time, for my Tauruses, you have suppressed so many things. A lot of my Tauruses, I feel like your throat chakra is blocked or closed. I feel like there is something that you need to speak. There's something that you need to express, write down, whatever, talk to about. Because in November, I'm seeing that you feel like you have been through it all. You have been through so much. And I feel like this is due to lack of, for some of you guys, experience. And for others, continuing to silence your voice to make others happy. Why is the Strength card here? Justice. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Why is the High Priestess here? Ooh. And why is the Hierophant here? Why is this Seven of Cups here? Okay. Yeah, you was dealing with somebody who, so Taurus, you was dealing with a person who just was not ready to settle down. They was not ready to give to you, okay? with this Knight of Wands energy overall. This is somebody who would come into your life, or this is, I feel like, Taurus, you dealt with people, or you're somebody who gets into connections really fast, and then you're the one that's end up being hurt. You're the one that has to gather the strength to move forward. And I feel like with the Justice card here, there is some type of realization in November that you are coming to when it comes to connections, when it comes to you situations that you put yourself into, when it comes to people, jobs, careers, animals, whatever you want to be, whatever it is, you're realizing that, hey, I'm the only one standing by myself being hurt in this situation. Nobody is wiping my tears. Nobody is with me when I'm going through the ugly, good, bad, and the ugly. I'm literally standing alone. So there's a balance that is coming to your life with this realization, okay? Or there needs to be a realization in November. So in the past, you have the Ace of Wands and the Judgment card. So in the past, a situation, you tried to start something, but I feel like basically as quick as it started is as quick as it ended, because you realized that you was kind of trapped in a situation. Or you could have, for some of you guys, I'm seeing that you could have been in a situation where it was only sexual based. There was nothing, it kept you in a box. There was no creativity in this situation. There was no way to be yourself. Somebody only wanted one way to do things, and that was the way, right? And you felt trapped for a long time. I feel like once you realize this situation, that somebody was only in it for what they were in it for, we move to your present day energy of being hurt. And I feel like you're being hurt because you had to let something go. It's almost like when you know something is what it is, you no longer can try to make something work. So you had to really just move on. So with the Hierophant and the Page of Swords for your challenge positions, I'm seeing some of my Taurus, you want to look back at the past instead of looking forward. Some of you guys are really needing to see that this is a lesson in looking into. This is a lesson for my Tauruses in November. You're going to come to realization, or need to realize that there's a need for you to gather more information when you get into connections, when you get into commitments, when you get into unionship. It's also a realization that sometimes you prematurely do things because of the lack of love you received when you were younger, because of the lack of love you received growing up, and this is just what you saw as what was considered as a family, what you considered was okay. And there's a realization of growth that needs to be done. This is why you have the Education card. There's a need for you to re-educate yourself as far as when it comes to connections, as far as when it comes to what you want. You have to learn. You don't have to learn, but going through life is a learning lesson. And if you're not checking off those boxes every experience you go through, you will continue to repeat them. So I feel like a lot of the situations my Tauruses have been in is a lesson for your growth and for your healing. It's a lesson for you to speak up for yourself. Because a lot of my Tauruses, you will sit by the wayside and allow somebody to mistreat you, allow somebody to judge you or to hurt you or to expect one thing out of you, and that's not what you want. Okay, so what you need to work on is the Seven of Cups and King of Cups. Don't allow anybody to keep you confused. Okay, when it's time to walk away from something, walk away. Don't allow anybody to make you an option. Don't allow anybody to give you the bare minimum, and don't allow anybody to emotionally manipulate you. I feel like a lot of my Tauruses, you allowed somebody, not you allowed, but you were in a situation where somebody was emotionally manipulating you and made you feel like an option, made you feel unfulfilled, made you feel like, not confident in yourself. And I feel like when it gets to something like this, God is letting you know you need to walk away. You need to gain the confidence to walk away from situations like this that are emotionally unfulfilling. With the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Swords for your future energy. This is all about, I'm seeing you guys being in this energy, intuitively knowing that something that you cut out was not for you because of the deceitfulness, but it's almost like you're allowing it in the future to keep you stuck. Like, I cut you out my life for what you did, but now I'm harboring on it because I don't know how to let it go. I don't know how to release this situation. So I can see in the future you still holding on to something because I feel like you did not get to say what you wanted to say to a person or express yourself, right? Because you have self-expression. I speak up. The passion felt in me cannot help but be expressed as I use my voice to put my message, wisdom, and teaching into the world. What I have to say is important, and I will say it. I now make myself heard as my heart and soul expressed through my body, eyes, and voice. I speak up. You are no longer silenced, Taurus. You now have the voice. But even though you have the voice, I feel like the pain and the hurt is still there from the situation, for how somebody treated you, how somebody judged you, how somebody basically was in and out of your life. And I feel like right now, they're wanting you to go and trust the process and go into this place of the unknown. Don't get stagnant. Realize that sometimes we don't know the direction that we're going in life, but sometimes we just have to trust the process, all right? Because I feel like, Taurus, you are somebody that is amazing and have this great personality, and there is so much to come for you. But you get in situations where people see that, because they do see your greatness, but they take what they can and then they dip on out, right? And you never speak up for yourself, because this is a lesson that you still are learning. As far as when things make me feel uncomfortable, when I see that I'm not receiving what I want, when I see that somebody is trying to give me the bare minimum, that I need to say something, I need to speak up, and I need to walk away, because I'm more than an option and I have more love to give to people than just the bare minimum. And this is all about you starting something new for yourself. It's all about going in that direction, away from anything that's holding you back, away from anything that's emotionally keeping you trapped. This is about going in that direction, the opposite direction, even if you don't know where you're going. Because a lot of my Tauruses, God is purposely blinding your way. A lot of you guys want the answer. You want to know. But a lot of you guys have to go within to seek, to see. The reason you feel stuck, the reason you feel trapped about something that you cut, about cutting this person out and how they hurt you, is because you need to go within. You're not using your intuition, because if you were using your intuition, you would already understand the reason and why behind this. This is why they have your eyes closed. This is why they want you to go within. Because only then can you start to go in the right direction. When you start to look with your two eyes, when you start to try to go in the direction of things that you see in the physical, that's when you're deceived and misled. So trust the process. Understand that you have all the keys to where you're going. Understand that you are supported by your guides and God. Understand that love is within you. And as long as you're as long as you're walking in the correct direction, you're going to eventually fall into somebody that actually cares and actually loves you. But right now, this is the time of not being scared. This is the time of trusting. This is the time about taking that leap of faith. And I feel like in November, once you speak up and say what you have to say, everything will start to open up for you. Okay? So let me know in the comments down below if this resonated, my lovely Tauruses. Thank you for watching Tarot in Paradise. My name is Jana, aka Paradise. Bye-bye.